Mas Lukman and Mbak Septi, thank you so much for being here with us. Happy National Batik Day. We're so proud of ourselves, of course.
Yes. Hi.
Hello, good morning. And I would
morning.
like to say
Morning.
also happy Batik Day to Carol and Shafira and also all of you guys around the world.
Thank you, Mbak Septi.
Yes. So, Mbak Septi, Kara, and everyone, we know that today is the National Batik Day. First, we're curious, does both of you, your companies plan to release a new designs or maybe conduct a giveaway? Mas Lukman, what about that?
Yeah, we already have Batik Fractal giveaways for Batik Day. It's fortunately it's closed in 1st of October, and we'll be announcing the winners in the 2nd October.
Okay.
We also have Batik Promo Week. It will launch next week, and we'll have discounts of our products there.
Amazing.
And we also have two new collection of Batik Fractal in this year, and we will launch our NFT products of Batik Arts.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, what about Mbak Septi?
Well, actually, we launch our product twice a year, and unfortunately not in October, but we used to hold some activity while celebrating Batik Day,
Right.
like doing some batik workshop. This is a good moment to disseminate the existence of batik to people. Like we educate what is batik and how
Yeah.
to make it and how to compare a handmade batik and a printed one, which is the printed one. Sorry to say, it's not a batik actually, but printed batik is a kind of batik in which only concern on adding pattern by machine on a fabric textile without wax and chanting. Meanwhile, batik is a traditional fabric made using wax resins dyeing techniques. So the
Right.
highlight of batik itself is the material and production process. So this is one of our concern, Canting Hijau, with one our core value, which is culture. We want to educate people that preserving batik not only by wearing, by also mastering the batik itself.
Yes.
But unfortunately, maybe because of the pandemic, we cannot do this. For this year, we cannot do like workshop or educate people
Right.
in this special day of batik.
Yeah.
And I think make some giveaway also a good idea also
Yeah.
to celebrate the Batik Day.
Yeah, because it is needed, especially now during the pandemic. People are so on focus right now with the pandemic. We have to remember that our cultural heritage needs to be preserved at all time, like
Yes.
Shafira said, right? So no matter what is happening, we always have to preserve our culture. So we're gonna head on right now to Mas Lukman for a while. Now we heard that Batik Fractal is made using particular calculation. Now, can you run us through the process, Mas Lukman?
Yeah, it's our research shows that Batik has this mathematical characteristic which we call fractals. It's just basically repeating patterns.
Okay.
So it's not that hard if you think of. For example, if you see a tree and then you see the branches of tree and then you see the leaves of tree, they all shows the same characteristic, which is sort of branches of the tree, and the tree itself is relatively the same. So we can make batik using a simple rule to generate various new patterns using our software. First, we draw a batik pattern, and then we can change its appearance to generate various new patterns using this algorithmic.
Oh, wow.
And pattern is then we can print that on paper, so traditional batik artisans can trace that on the textiles, or for making stamps of batik cap. Or we can also send files to maybe using laser cutting or 3D printing to make various interpretation of batik. So we also develop our own software to create batik. It's called JBatik.
Okay.
Is window based. It can produce batik pattern and various pattern in 2-dimensional or in 3-dimensional.
So the batik can be very
Wow.
precise because it's already
Exactly.
calculated, right? And
Yes.
it's just very consistent. Now I know Batik Fractal is from it's like fraction, fractal fraction.
Yeah, it's from there. And you know what? It's really what? It's very modern.
Yeah, of course.
Combining with the technology as
Yes.
well, and then they do the calculation as well based on the algorithm and everything. So, Mas Lukman, how big is the Batik Fractal design collection? And can we make or draw our own designs and patterns since you are using the technology and application as well?
Of course, you can make your own batik design.
Wow!
We supply several batik libraries for you that you can change, or you can make, or you can edit yourself to create your own pattern. So,
Cool!
Shafir is on it.
so we already have about 1,000 patterns library in our software that you can make or edit for your own batik pattern.
Whoa, cool, Kay. So we can create our own pattern.
Because I know you're a totally great designer. You just did the mask and the hand sanitizer for 30 seconds.
I see.
I cannot wait for your design, Shafira. Now, Mas Septi, well, Batik Fractal, with Mas Lukman is made using modern technology. Now, we know the Canting Hijau Batik uses eco-friendly materials. Is that all through, even from the coloring itself?
Yes, of course. Our featured product is using natural dyes. What is natural dyes? Natural dyes is dyes made from plants. It's like
Yes.
roots, berries,
Yeah.
bark, leaves, and wood, and other biological, and also like kind of fungi. Since we know that the fashion industry is one of the biggest contributor of waste in the world,
Yes, yeah, true.
we try to participate to reduce the impact of the fashion industry itself. Our superior product is natural dye batik because chemical dyes produce pollute waste which is disposed and flow into the environment. And also it's not good for our environment.
Yes.
So we decided to make Canting Hijau with an eco-friendly style, and we put some core value of environment and art.
Wow,
Like that.
That's so noble. And what about the production waste, Mbak Septi? Is there any adjustment to keep the environmental clean, as you mentioned, as you are using the natural dyes as well? Or you use the recycled pattern materials?
Yes, some of our material made from recycled material, and we do a kind of zero production. It means we try to produce by minimizing waste as much as possible. Down to the smallest thing, for example, like price tag or name card, we make how the price tag can be used for the what is that a ruler, and we design the name card. When you give like a name card to your customer, and then maybe you just see it and then put it in the wallet.
Yeah, or
but
just throw it
now
away.
you can yes, you can like make some notes for your trips behind the name card. So
Wow.
we think how to make a small thing can be useful.
Exactly.
Correct.
It's a circular,
exactly
right?
And eco-friendly
Yes,
fashion is not a it's not a fashion trend anymore now. But Septi and Shafira, and of course, as we know, it has become a lifestyle.
Exactly.
Now, and of course,
Yes.
knowing that you're very eco-friendly, the Canting Hijau Batik was also displayed in the biggest eco-fashion week in Seattle in 2016. So how was that, you've got that privilege, and how was, that they contacted you, and how was the exposure itself affected your company?
Yeah, sure. I can say honestly, showing our product at global event is a big first step to breaking the global market. At least we can show that Indonesia is not only famous in batik, but also we have an eco product, and we can show some of something not common. It's like Some of the
different.
material we use recycle, like
Yeah.
paper bag and box, are made from the waste paper and animal waste. And when I show that in that big event, I can see that people was exciting and
They want to know
can
more.
see that
right?
Indonesia
Yeah.
also have that, also can produce that.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And how is the feedback, Mas Septi? Because we're both kind of curious. You know, this is the first time maybe people are seeing, okay, this is batik, but it is eco-friendly.
Yeah.
You know, it's very different than
With
what
the
they
zero
used
production
to.
as well.
Zero waste production.
Amazing idea.
What was their feedback, and did you get any collaborations for you being in that event?
Yeah, I got some feedback. I honestly happy enough to see that the people around the world give a good respect to our product, and some of our product can be sold in San Francisco
Wow.
in that event.
Congratulations, Mas Septi.
Oh my God, Kay! It's so amazing.
I know,
I mean, it's
right?
really inspiring because if we're talking about batik a few years back, we only see it's traditional patterns from
Yes.
Indonesia, you know, from
What
the
we wear
very-
every Friday.
Yes, exactly, with the stiff design, not
Yeah.
too many variation of the
Correct.
batik. But now, today, we know the batik can represent the country overseas.
Right.
Septi has mentioned that she made it at the eco-friendly fashion week
Yes,
as well,
in Seattle.
and in Seattle, and then sold it to San Francisco as well. And also, Mas Lukman, we heard that the Batik Fractal also made it into. Okay, the alarm is ringing. Okay, into the global market. In what countries have you sold your products, and what did you do to ensure ease of sale overseas? Since we know that
Yeah,
selling products
we-
abroad is not easy, right?
Yeah, Singapore, Malaysia, US, Netherlands, UK, Australia, Southeast Asia countries. So we ensure the ease of sale. We make sure to complete the proper documents, permits, and things like that. And we also provide the best quality of our products.
Oh, cool. How is the feedback, Mas, from the customer that finally purchased the fractal batik and they wearing it and everything?
Yeah, they like it because our batik products or designs is tailor-made according to each countries or according to who buys our batik designs.
Wow, cool. So from what their explanation, okay, what they're made through batiks become clothes and everything. So now we are more concerned to protect our
Of
batik,
course.
right? To protect our clothes, to protect our what we have at home.
Yes.
And because of what? Because of the process. Because they keeping the environmental clean and everything. So it have to be continuous, so it can
Right.
be sustainable.
Yes, that is correct. Sustainability, especially now the global markets are already respecting and
Yes.
they love batik and Indonesian culture. But we also have to see from our inner side. Now, what we heard from both businesses and also from both brands that both companies empower locals and especially women, Shafira. Now, how do you do this and how do you promote your products and business to local since both of your batik brands are very distinct? And how could you empower women, especially encouraging them to in our culture and our heritage, to conserve our culture and heritage? Oh, maybe Mbak Septi first atau Mas Lukman? Mbak Septi or Mas
Mbak
Lukman, you can go
Septi,
ahead.
yes.
Yeah, I don't think it's much different from general batik, yeah, because basically when we sell a product, we must see market needs, meaning we make something to see the existing demand because a solution to people's problem,
Right.
so the product will be accepted. And yeah, that's true. We work a lot with women and a local, and that's one of our core value also because we want to maximize the people in our local.
Yeah. What about you, Mas Lukman, with Batik Fractal?
Yeah, 80, maybe 70 or 80% of our workforce is women in batik industry.
Okay.
And we always emphasize the social mission we carry through our works, which is culture, digitalization, and women empowerment. So we also empower people, especially women, in digital literacy, through technology,
That's
through
right.
design. And we promote our batik online through our website and social media channels, and also through proposal pitching to various institutions, governments, NGO, things like that.
Right. You know, it's so very, it's very, we're very proud, especially to see the distinct brand between Hijau Canting Batik and also Batik Fractal, because you guys are two different brands that has different kind of techniques. Also, one is very modern technology, one is very eco-friendly, and and it's timeless and whatnot. And it's just because right now the younger generation are more prone to like modern age. Now even the young generation with the two distinct kind of ways of batik pattern and how you make the batik, it can make them kind of like respect the heritage and the culture, and they want to preserve it, as opposed to we always see the older version, the women that's already seniors, but now the young women also can be interested in batik, in creating batik too.
Exactly. So for Mbak Septi and Mas Lukman, do you have any wishes for the Indonesian batik preneurs or even the industry itself? Please, Mbak Septi.
I feel that currently there has been a very big progress about awareness of batik in this country, and this certainly has an effect also to the batik fashion industry. I hope that in the future we are all, especially industry player in batik, will develop more to increase the innovation in their perspective content, because I believe that whatever the focus is, there's a good thing inside. And I'm, as an Indonesian citizen, I hope that the millennial can have a high awareness more and sense of love of these clothes, because this is the legacy for us Indonesian. We know, we love it, we wear it, and it will be a long-lasting legacy for Indonesia.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mas Lukman?
Yeah, in terms of younger generation, we hope that younger generation of batik artisans or people in general will be empowered by technology in continuing the batik work. And we hope Indonesia culture as a whole will catch up to digitalization. We also hope through this technology that we can empower batik artisans, specifically women who are working in this area.
Wow,
Okay.
such an empowering words from Mas Lukman, and also Mbak Septi, you as the a young generation, showcasing to our younger generation that to be young and also preserving the culture, it is the thing to do right now, because that's the only way we can preserve the legacy, as Mbak Septi has stated, of our own nation, Indonesia. Thank you very much, Mbak Septi and Mas Lukman. Thank you for your time.
Thank
we're going to
you.
talk a lot more about batik. Hopefully, we're going to see more of you too in our next edition of the C Morning Show. Stay safe and have a great weekend. Happy Batik Day!
Happy Batik Day!
Happy Batik Day.
Good morning.